Hey, what's going on, guys? This video will cover the new motion set that I've seen the Nets run throughout the preseason. I'm not sure what Atkinson is specifically calling it, but since the play starts with two down screens on both wings, I'm calling it the motion double pin down for now. You guys can feel free to correct me if you figure out what the Nets are actually calling on the court. So the double pin down starts with the point guard bringing up the ball along the sideline, with the power forward, usually Hollis Jefferson, at the top of the arc ready to receive the pass. The center is loaded on the weak side, and two capable shooters will be positioned at the corners. The point guard will pass to the power forward and then set a down screen for the shooter on his side of the corner. At the same time, the center will go and set a down screen for the shooter on the other side of the corner. Both the shooters are going to cut towards the ball around the arc. So while this is happening, the power forward will make a decision on which shooter he wants to give a dribble handoff to. This essentially serves as a double staggered screen that we see so often in motion strong. The shooter receiving the dribble handoff will make a read and react play based on how the defense is positioned. Sometimes this means shooting if his man is trailing and the opposing big doesn't hedge out to help. Otherwise, the guy receiving the dribble handoff can attack off the screen and work the pick and roll game with the power forward. So in this play, D'Angelo is going to serve as the point guard. He's going to swing the ball to Booker, and he's going to go and set a down screen for Allen Crabbe. On the other end, Quincy Acey, who's over here, is going to set a down screen for Joe Harris. So the Nets' probably two best catch and shoot three-point guys are wing threats in this play. We'll see the swing and then a down screen. In this case, Allen Crabbe is the guy that Booker chose to dribble handoff to, and his man goes underneath the screen here. So Allen Crabbe has enough space to kind of just set his feet and shoot the three. And this is a play that if he can hit that shot with regularity, it's going to really hurt teams throughout the season. So another wrinkle to this offense is, instead of Crabbe coming around here for the down screen set by Jeremy, if the defense is always ready for that and they're kind of overplaying that initial passing lanes, what the offense can do is set a flare screen for the point guard. So you'll see here, as this play develops, Jeremy will swing the ball to Carroll, and instead of Jeremy setting a down screen for Crabbe to come around, Crabbe is going to set a flare screen for Jeremy to move into the open space. And so here McConnell's saying, okay, we need to switch up because we're getting screened off, but the defense is so used to having Crabbe be the one wrap around, they're not fully expecting this situation. Similarly, Embiid here is trying to communicate with Cabaret, and he's saying Booker's still setting this down screen, so Embiid's not even looking at the open space, neither is Cabaret, and D'Angelo is about to come here and serve more as a distraction. So you'll see in this play, Jeremy gets pretty much a wide open look from three, and now McConnell's like, what was I supposed to do? There's not much I can do. So in this next play, Carroll is going to serve as the point guard, while both Jeremy and D'Lo are on the floor, serving as the shooter roles. So you could see Carroll's going to take the ball and dribble in the right position. Then he's going to go, and instead of setting a down screen, again, we'll see, similar to last time, he's going to receive a flare screen from D'Lo. Whereas on the weak side, typically, I always see a down screen by the center, and Jeremy's going to come around, rub off the down screen. Here, Hollis Jefferson makes the choice of Jeremy, and Jeremy sees that Goran Dragic has gone behind the screen here. So Jeremy's just going to pop up and shoot a three. And, that is a shot I'm pretty comfortable with Jeremy taking. So in this next play, we're going to see DeMarre Carroll as the guy coming off the down screen set by Jeremy here. We're going to see in this play what happens when the guy defending the shooter goes over the top. So here we see Carroll's defender go over the top and deny him the shot. So Carroll is just going to rub off the screen and he's going to attack middle. And in motion offense, you pretty much always want to try to attack the middle because you're going to have hopefully adequate floor spacing where anyone that chooses to help out now has an easy kick out for an open three. Hollis Jefferson, after he sets a screen, is going to be rolling to the basket as well, expecting either a dump off pass or a pocket pass. So you see now they have a 2-on-1 situation, and Herman Gomez here, he's kind of like stuck. I don't know if he was trying to help out, but he definitely didn't fully commit. Had he fully committed here, AC here would still be open for a 3, and that's the beauty of the motion offense. Is you've got at least 4 guys typically who can shoot 3s, and the defense has to give you something. So here the defense actually gives him both the floater that Carroll makes, and he could have also kicked it out to AC for a 3. So this next play will highlight another option with the double pin down motion. The power forward can elect to attack the basket rather than the dribble handoff to either side of these guys coming along here. And that will happen if he senses that his defender can't challenge him one-on-one. In this case, this is Michael Beasley, who's not known to be the world's best defender, and the perimeter defenders we'll see will be pretty preoccupied with the down screens. So here you see Porzingis is not even looking at the ball. He's looking at helping out with Carroll. The same with Carroll's defender. He's working on getting around the AC screen. So Hollis Jefferson has already begun to attack Beasley's hip and shoulder here. So once his shoulders are lower and past kind of like his chest area, there's no stopping Hollis Jefferson. So the help isn't coming from over here, and these guys, although they see that Hollis Jefferson has beat Beasley, it's a little bit too late because Jefferson's attacking the left side center of the basket, and you'll see here by the time Porzingis turns around, it's way too late. Here Beasley gives up an and one to Hollis Jefferson. So I really like that kind of play because it really gives more options, and it's just one more thing the defense has to worry about. They always have to give something up in order to take something else away. So this final play I'm going to go over highlights what happens when the defense does a pretty good job of taking away both the three-point shot from, in this case, Carroll coming around, as well as the dribble handoff attacking the middle. So we'll see Jeremy is going to pass and set the down screen. Carroll's going to come around, and he lands in a kind of an awkward position facing this way, which is not most conducive to shooting a balanced three-pointer, even though his man is stuck behind a screen. So he can't attack the basket and he can't shoot. So now he passes to D'Angelo Russell. In this case, the secondary attack is going to come from the weak side where there's kind of this open lane, and Mozgov is going to set a screen here. So there's not a lot of help coming in from the paint. And you'll see when Mozgov takes out D'Lo's defender, D'Lo's probably first move would be he would prefer to cut back here and attack the middle, because once again you have three-point shooter, and you've got potentially a cutter or a lob option for Hollis Jefferson. But because Whiteside gives him so much space, D'Lo is just going to pull up for a 3, and again, because you have so many good shooters, this kind of play is viable. So as a Nets fan or as a Jeremy Lin fan, you have to be pretty encouraged by the type of sets that Atkinson is running so far. He's fully taking advantage of all the shooting talent that they brought in. Guys like Carroll, D'Lo, Crabbe, they can all shoot the 3 off a catch, off a dribble. They can pump fake, take one step in and shoot. They can attack the middle and cause all sorts of rotational troubles for the defense. And all of this is going to just help Jeremy so much more, in the sense that he'll be able to just come around screens, get an open shot and shoot a 3. He'll be able to catch off of defensive rotations where his man has to leave him for someone else, and he'll get a wide open 3. That'll be less wear and tear on his body, because he won't be forced to take a pick, drive 100 miles down the lane, and then throw his body in the air trying to draw a foul or trying to find the correct man to pass to. And I'm really excited to see how the motion offense kind of progresses throughout the season. So that's it for this episode, guys. If you enjoyed the content, please give the video a like, subscribe if you haven't already, and I'll see you guys next time.